Alright, what should we talk about today? I'm going to try to be more positive in today's video. I feel like I went off yesterday. Like, I had to literally edit a lot of things out of the video yesterday. Like, I was editing, and I had the final cut video, like, I finished, but I went back and, like, took a lot of things out, because I was like, okay. Two things you just don't talk about is, like, religion and politics. Two things that will instantly start war of words and debate and crap. So it's just best to remove it. So it's uploading now at 91%. Mainly, and I said in the description, I had said that that video was more for those who don't take opinions realistically, meaning they don't just agree or disagree. Like, you'll give me your opinions, your facts, whatever. Like, that's fine, but they'll, like, protest and start, like, protest is fine, but they'll, like, riot and shoot, and they'll just really, they'll bash anybody who does not agree with their opinion. Like, if I don't agree with your opinion 100%, if something's off a little bit to you, you're gonna blow up at me, because, and, like, not even say, oh, I don't agree with you, you're wrong, you don't know what you're talking about, you're stupid, you're like Trump, you probably don't like Hillary. Like, what? Like, people who do that and join bandwagons. And anyways, I'm done talking about it. I'm not gonna be negative in this video, at least about that. I really am a fun person, I swear. I'm just opinionated. Okay, definitely opinionated. I'm critical. I look at myself as a critical, opinionated bitch. Yeah, the video's almost done. So I hope people, like, really like this, like, I hope that people really appreciate that kind of a video. I'm just being honest. And I know there's gonna be people in the comments or who dislike that video because they're not gonna agree with me. And that's fine, you guys can disagree with me, but don't bash me for it, you know, don't. Not that I've had bash comments like that, but just say, I don't agree with you, I don't agree with this statement, I think my opinion of this is such and such did that, whatever, you know, that be that. So, we're gonna hopefully keep it positive, keep things in the clear here, so, you know. Today's Tuesday, the 31st, Valentine's Day is coming up. And I had talked about, yesterday's video, I had talked about the pressures of Valentine's Day and how people feel the need to get a Valentine when they should not. Be by yourself, or if you have a relationship, treat every day like it's Valentine's Day. Another thing, I was editing my video and I feel like I cannot talk. I have a hard time getting out what I need to say. Like, I know what to say, it does not come out right, I feel like I slur in my words, I just say all together. I don't fully finish the word. Like, it's just very, like, whoa. And I feel like I struggle getting words out that I need to. Like, in all seriousness. Not like, oh, oh, well, like, I really feel like I have a hard time processing some things sometimes. So I try my best to pull through, keep pushing. You know. Hanging out, guys. Hanging out. Hanging out. Should we do some Instagram shoutouts since I haven't done any in a while? Who is that? Oh, Heather Dubrow. I was like, she got her lips done. I was about to be concerned. That's just a thing for her mouth, I guess. I'm so sad Heather Dubrow left Housewives. She's a veteran. Like, Vicky, Tamara, and Heather are like veterans because you just know, like, when they come on the show, they mark their place on that show. Like, Tamara better never leave. Vicky better never leave. I was hoping Heather would never leave, but maybe she left from last season's toxicness. But hopefully she'll come back. I would like to see her come back as a friend, at least, if she can't come back main. Like, I want to see her house done. I want to see Chateau Dubrow. I think I would do Chateau Dubrow over Chateau Charest. I love Chateau Charest's home. Don't like Kenya Moore's home. Like, I like her home. I love Kenya Moore's home. It's just, it's more modern looking. I don't like the location. I don't like the woods. I don't like the woods. I would feel, like, afraid that Jason would kill me. I love Cynthia Bailey's home, her lake home. Oh, gorgeous. I feel like it's not even in Atlanta though. Like, are they filming in Atlanta still, Cynthia? Like, are they like outside of town? Because when we had our old house when I was a kid, like we would have like our house. This house was like big. Okay, so we had like this big kitchen with the windows, all, but there was no curtains, no blinds, and the woods was the backyard. So at night, I would always be afraid to go into the kitchen because I'm like, who's looking at me? Like, I feel like someone's looking at me, and I'm just like, oh, no, 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 no. Or if I did go in there, I'd run in there, get my stuff out, and I'd be spilling things everywhere. I'm just like, oh, well, bye. It was funny, but it's scary at the same time. Like, I still don't like, houses around woods. I don't, like, where I live now is nice. Like, I see woods in the distance, that's fine, but I don't want, like, my house on the woods, on the verge of woods, or around anything woods. Like, we're in the middle, where we have, like, open fields, and, like, not open fields, but there's our backyard's, like, a little field, and more houses, and then there's woods, and then there's, like, some trees here, like, you know, like, the normal. I like that. I don't like anything woodsy, dark, scary. I don't like my blinds open at night, because I feel like people are looking in. I'm just cautious. We can talk about cautiousness. A lot of people get on me for being cautious. Overly cautious. I'm too worried. I'm too Well, I'd rather be too cautious than carefree, you know? I feel like the moment I let a wall down, something going awry. So, yeah, the moment I like, let down, something's gonna happen. I'm like, no, I don't need to risk that. Like, I don't. I feel like you need to be cautious. You need to be alert at all times. I am very observant of body language, people's facial reactions, expressions, like how people are like talking, doing. Like, I am just very observant. I'm alert at like 24/7. Okay. Like, if anybody's arguing, if I'm like I'll be at the mall, like eating at the food court. I'm having a nice meal, enjoying my time, looking out the window, enjoying the day. But if these people are starting to argue, I'm gonna, like they have before, I get my stuff and I leave. I get up and go. Because who knows what's gonna happen? Who's gonna pull a gun? Like, you need to think about these things in the world today, because anything could happen, especially the mall. And people will argue and debate that you shouldn't have to leave, it does not matter, you shouldn't have to get up and go out of your way and mess up your day and yourself and who you are because of people and other people. I understand that, but for one, I don't mind it. Like, I don't care, so I don't mind doing it. But some people would mind, and they feel like they shouldn't have to leave. It's the best. I'm doing it for my well-being, okay? I understand I shouldn't have to leave. I shouldn't have to change and I shouldn't have to not be myself to the fullest because of other people. I shouldn't have to, like, change myself, or I shouldn't have to, like, not be my full self around people because of what they could do. But at the same time, do you see what I'm saying? Like, why do you want to risk that sometimes? Like, why go through the struggles if someone does something to you, you know? Like, yes, I'm trying to word this right because I'm having a hard time with my words now. Yes, I shouldn't have to get up and leave because people are fighting, or if people are making fun of me, I shouldn't have to get up and leave. I should be able to sit there, but at the same time, why am I going to sit there and have that? Like, yeah, I'd be mature to stay, like, and deal with it, but I'd also be mature to do the right thing and walk away from the situation. And what if they do something to me? And so you're going to say, okay, well, he dragged my ass, but that's okay. At least I stayed to my full self. I didn't get up and leave. I stayed to my potential. Like, I stayed true to myself. I understand that, but at the same time, like, why would you even want to risk going through that? Like, if someone did do something to you, you have to go through the aftermath of it. Like, it goes both ways. It goes completely both ways. I don't want to have to go through the beat-up process, or I don't want to have to go through that whole if someone does anything towards me. But at the same time, I shouldn't have to go away from the situation. But I don't mind going away. Some people do mind going away. There are some of those people who are like, let them do something. Look at me, bitches. Do something. Say something. Like, we're gonna fight. Like, I'm gonna remove myself from the situation. If I can avoid it, I'm going to avoid it, okay? I'm gonna walk away, I'm alert, observant, you need to be. Like, and it goes for, like, if you're driving, if you're walking down the street, going to your mailbox, you have to look, you have to be observant. You would think I'm a crazy person when I get the mail. I'm looking around like, okay, what's gonna go on today? And if I feel the slightest misunderstanding of, like, the slightest of something, like, even if it's, like, nothing at all, and I'm being dramatic about it, If I feel something's a little off to me, I'm gonna like alert, like really alert, okay? And I'd rather be that extra caution than like, oh, if it happens, it happens. Oh well. That's not, I don't agree. I would not do that. People think I'm too crazy and dramatic and I freak out too much about things. I'm okay with that. I don't care. I'm not changing myself. I'm not gonna like, yeah, I'm gonna do what's best for my convenience and for my well-being and for my safety. Okay? What else is going on? Is this Kim Kardashian? Oh. I haven't seen much of Kim Kardashian. Since that, that robbery thing, that would scare me to death. Oh, Doritos. Doritos. I love Dorito. Her name is Dorit, but you might as well call her Dorito. Ramona and Sonia. Shoutouts to them. I can't wait for the new season of The Housewives. Oh, they are filming! Oh, Ramona, Carol, and Luann are back. Oh, looks like Luann and Carol are back in the graces of company. Of each other's company. You know what I thought of? What if I had like a gay talk show? That'd be a fun talk show. I would love that, but I don't want to. I feel like I could do like some news. I could have like a panel, have like little giveaways and interviews, like fun interviews. Now, I don't think I would do like the big celebrities. I would just do who I would like the Housewives. I don't know what I would call it. Because people always want to call their show like their name. It's not like the rule. You're supposed to call it like the Wendy show, like, but that works. The Ellen show, but it worked. The Jimmy Fallon, like Late Night with Jimmy Fallon, or like the Kris Jenner show, or Bethany, Meredith Vieira, whatever her name is. Tony, can I just call it Tony? But like The Real has The Real. So I guess I can do like another name other than my name. Just because I don't want like the generic talk show title. My favorite talk show is Wendy, of course. Wendy Williams. People... And here's the problem with the people who don't like Wendy. Wendy is very... I love Wendy because she says it how it is. She says it like she means it. Like, that's like the title, like the rule of the show. Say it like you mean it, and it's like the lyrics of the song. So, say it like you mean it, ooh, ooh. People don't like Wendy because she's honest and she has her opinions and she's critical. So people will say like she has too much of an opinion. Like, you should not have that much to say. You shouldn't be racist or like offending people. Like, that's just opinion. Like, that's just a critical, opinionated person, and she's fun about it. She's like, she'll own up, she's fun, she changes her mind, and you have the right to change your mind. I have the right to change my mind, and I do change my mind a lot about things. When I think one thing, I'm like, oh, well, my mind changed, so, oops. No. I love Wendy because she is, like, says it how it is. Like, she, like, say it, done it, did it. So, she is just fun. I love her personality. She's fun, carefree. I feel like me and Wendy could talk. Like, we could have, like a kitchen table talk. I feel like me and Wendy could have a conversation about things, like, what's going on in the world, like, our hot topic, like, kitchen table talk. And we would be straight shooters. Like, we would just say it how it is. I love it. I love it. I love opinionated people, like critical, opinionated people, because you need to be sometimes. Like Bethany Frankel. People don't like Bethany because they look at opinions and their opinions and critiques as rude and obnoxious, stupid, terrible. I think it's like the northern New York, Jersey thing. People look at New Yorkers in Jersey, and that's like the big stereotype of New Yorkers, they are too mean, they're not polite, they're just mean people, they're terrible, they're horrible, they suck, they're too mean, they're critical, they're just, no, they say it how it is. It's in my family. I look at myself as New York, somewhat New York in myself. I am somewhat New Yorker, I feel. I see myself. New Yorkers, and my family included, we say it how it is. We are critical. If we hurt people's feelings, we hurt people's feelings. But it's not, we just say it how it is, and people will argue like, oh, well, Southerners say it how it is. People in California will say it how it is. To me, and maybe I'm just joining that stereotypical bandwagon, I guess. Well, here we go. I'm joining the bandwagon. I'm talking about other people doing the bandwagon. Hypocrite. I will admit it sometimes. Politically speaking, I won't be on a bandwagon. Other things, maybe. To me, I feel like, yeah, people do say it how it is down south. People do say it how it is out west, Midwest, like whatever. People will say it how it is anywhere you go, and that is the truth. But I feel like there's just something different about the North, New York and Jersey, and like, I just feel like there's something different. I don't know why. Because I know there are people down here where I live that will, like, you're done. Like, you don't even try them, you know? So, I just don't know why I feel like, I don't know. I feel like, and New Yorkers are just not fake, too. I feel like, no offense, okay? People might get offended to this statement, but, I feel like a lot of people outside of New York or Jersey or the North in general get offended. Like, they have fake, phony tendencies. And I know, like, when I think of New York, I don't think of people being fake or phony. Like, I really don't. I mean, I know there are people like that, but that's just not, like, on the top of my list. You know, top of my mind. Like, people in New York are not phony. Like, they are, like, loyal, true, like, they are in your lives. Like, unlike down here, I feel like people are fake and phony. They want to be your friend when they don't. They just want to backstab you and drag you through the mud. New York, no, they are by your side through thick and thin. Whether they are your family or strangers, they stick by you in a way, you know? People up there will come together for anything, and it's such a good thing, you know? It's definitely more accepting up there of, like, everything. Like, you will get your people who live there still, who are in their ways, as in, like, they are gonna be, like, rude and, you know, all that stuff. And that's everywhere, but I'm trying to explain this the best that I can. I know I'm, like, catching my tongue here because people are gonna, like, go crazy. Yeah, people look at me as, like, too opinionated or too critical, or I say it how it is too much, or, like, negative about it. That's just opinions, I feel like, so. I say that's the New York of me, you know? Yeah. If that makes sense. I'm trying, you know? Yeah. I mean, I love people down here. No offense to anybody down here or anywhere else where you live. Like, no offense at all. Like, I'm not making fun of you guys. I'm being, like, negative. I don't like fake and phony people. And a lot of people down here are fake and phony. They want to be in your lives. They want to be with you, like, friendships, not family, but, like, you know, strangers down here will treat you like crap. And if something were to happen, like a big thing, and there are examples, people will not come together, or they will come together for the wrong reasons. You know, like, people down here, they'll just keep bashing people left and right. And like, when there was the Charlotte protests and riots a couple months ago from the police shooting thing, that I won't get into, but people came together for the wrong reason, to destroy Charlotte, to go down the highway and, like, stop people, strangers driving on the highway to go home or something, and step on top of the cars, drag people out of the cars. That would never happen up north. In New York, there would never be a riot in the city. People would destroy the city. There would never. And NYPD would stop that shit in the blink of an eye before you can even get to thinking of blinking of an eye, you know? NYPD, New York, they nip it in the butt so damn quick. You have no idea. So I always think to myself, people down here and how they treat and act, they would never make it up there. I think to myself, well, go up there and see how it is. Like, you know, like these people who talk up a big game. Like, go up there, go on the streets and see what it's like, and see how you are treated. Because a lot of people, I do see stories of people down here who want to act so big and tough or whatever, or, like, you know, they go up to New York with their big and tough attitude, and they get dragged, like, not even 2 minutes. They dragged because they don't play that. Like, New Yorkers will tear you down in a second. All I'm saying, the bottom line is, people up there, up north, I shouldn't keep saying New York, but, like, in general, like, up north, people will come together more. They're more accepting. You will have your people who will have your There will be issues up there, there's always issues everywhere, but I feel like it's so much less up there and more accepting there. Like down here, people will just gonna fight left and right over nothing. They're gonna come together for the wrong cause, destroy a city for nothing, you know? Like, New York is like the greatest place in the world. New York City is the greatest city in the world. There's no place like New York, and that is just home to me. Like, my family's up there, so. Okay, guys, that's gonna conclude today's video, today's morning talk. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below on anything you want, any opinions and views, and what you guys' thoughts, if you guys have anything. Good, bad, agree, disagree with me, that's all good and done. We will have a conversation. I don't ever feel a type of way if somebody says anything out of line or, like, disagreeing to me. I don't ever think of you differently. I value different opinions. Like, at the end of the day, we're all bleeding red, so we are all the same, deep down. And that'd be that. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!